And welcome back to everyone here on 2K Sports of our PGA Tour coverage. We resume action at the 7th. There are a few more birdies to go. This one's online. Nicely holed and for par. He's currently tied for first. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Opting for the 3-iron here. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Okay, time to return to the action. No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And a par putt awaits him. They're nicely holed. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
From around 180 yards out. And just one shot off the lead. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. And this putt to move into a tie for first. Okay, steady now. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Hey, nice looking line. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Well, this should find the short grass. Sitting at 5 under par in their round. Tied for second place. Great shot. Getting ready to play their third. Just one shot back now. Are you kidding me? Well, what a way to make a move to the top of the leaderboard. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
What we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Here we have the second shot into the 11th.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 8 under. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Still in the lead now after that hole. This one's a par 3. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
That's the right pace. This should drop. And down she goes. The long-range bomb.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Moments like that deserve another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And after that hole, leading Billy Horschel by a stroke. This hole is a long par 4. That's a bit out of shape. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
You like that, didn't you? Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And there it is. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par fours on the back nine here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view, bailing out to the left in the bunker. Not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Get excited. This could go in. Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Now leading by one shot. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. Atta boy, good shot. Playing from around 210 yards here. Currently in the lead by a shot. A quality shot, that. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. That is hunting for the hole. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard.
One ahead with 4 to go. Can they settle their nerves?
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Currently 12 under for the round.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
It's tracking.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Second shot here on the 17th hole. opting for the 4-iron here. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, that's frustrating. This putt was about 8 feet. And in it goes for the par. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Oh, dear. Can he get out of here?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Chance to chip in for all the chocolates. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. And how about that? Victory is yours.
Gotta say, 2 wins on the season, really firing on all cylinders right now. This player is in for a massive year.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting. Well, he means business. Coming out, hitting shots like that against HV3. I think Harold's just as surprised as I am.
On a nice line.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Going with the 7.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Nicely done. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
How close was that to going down? Just a short putt remaining here. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Currently 2 under for the day. The fourth at TPC Summerland is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
That's not what they were looking for.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this putt coming up for his par. This looks good. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Needs this to kick a bit left. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
A bit too much pace on that one. 11 feet left to the hole.
This for par.
Looking better.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Currently a couple under for the round. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And back to the course with the live action. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Opting for the 9-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
That starts off on a good line.
Yeah, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. That's a good-looking shot there. This putt will move them to 3 under par. Oh, so close. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Oh, that's a clutch par. He finds himself currently tied for 12th. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Going with the hybrid. This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Ouch, that hurts. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is what they have left for par.
That putt seemed to lack the speed it needed.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Taking aim from about 220 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Good choice. Going with the 3-iron. This one heading towards the green. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. This would be a good putt to make to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard.
Better than most.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's catch up with Harold Varner. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one heading to the bunker.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Okay, so that's step one, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. That's well holed. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole. Par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, this one's right at the pin.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Yes, they've made it. And that will take him to 3 under. He's currently in a share of 11th place.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Setting up in some very deep rough. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want.
Sadly, this one will make a splash. And here we are with their 4th. Just 3 back from the leader. Now the mercy rule has been put into play here. Too many shots on this hole. Head to the next. And now at +4 for the event. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
This is on a great line.
Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here. Must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. A 7-footer right here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
A couple over now, heading towards the stretch. A good chance to fight back. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Going with the 5-iron here. That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. Getting ready to play their third. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Currently at +1 for the day. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. the green shapes right to left towards the hazard. So make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Just needs this one to kick right. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
This is buckets. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And that will do it. His work is done here. Hate to use a tired old beaten up cliche, but wow, I've made a career off it for the last 20 years. This player came, they saw, and they conquered. What a rivalry win.
Luke, you were my hero, so now I'm a little lost. I might follow this player as my hero and see how they do things moving forwards, because that was a truly phenomenal performance.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Aku bertahan karena ku yakin cintaku kepadamu sesering kau. Aku bertahan karena ku yakin cinta
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Champions Invitational. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Now, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, just missed. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
He's got this for his par.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. And from the greenside rough here. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one. Oh, up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. And he's down there.
And from about 105 yards, they've chosen to club down here.
Wow, what a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And that finds him in a share of second.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big break with a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see two massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. This putt to move into a tie for first. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his
Ntar gua aja yang
rival.
ngisi.
Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And now 4 under for the day.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Coming off a birdie at the last. Looking to add another one.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
They've decided to club up.
Di PC ada, cuman gua mainnya di PS5.
And a chance for birdie.
Habis kemarin PS5 gue dapet gratis gua.
Okay, let's head to the next.
Di PC lagi diskon katanya sih. Kemarin temen gue beli, nggak tahu berapa harganya.
And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That's a big drive. Lining up from the sand now. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Take that. That's quality. Let's return to live play now. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently in the lead.
Ayo, masuk apa enggak nih? Enggak.
Didn't that look good for a long time? This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Oh, and gets the putt to drop. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Nggak apa-apa, ngepar aman.
Hole right there, bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Teeing off here at the
Gue udah 5 under. Ini gue dapet eagle nih.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Already with a couple of wins under their belt. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And here we are with the third shot.
Aduh,
He leads the
berat
field by a stroke.
bebanku meninggalkanmu. Ya, ngaco.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Ada aja dah.
This one's for birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6.
Ngepar lagi.
Playing their 5th shot.
2 in a row ngepar anjir.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Now on the tee after.
Yo, Limon yo.
Fired up and ready for more. Looks to be going with the 4-1. An entirely looking shot, that one.
Hop, hop. Turun, turun. Turun, terus. 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 Ah, nggak apa-apa
That's
segitu.
inside the house of opportunity. this putt to get to 7 under the card.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Ya, gue kudu pakein nih, sorry nih ya. Aduh, kudu masuk soalnya.
It's on a great line. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot with Tony Finau.
Yang mau main aja bro, enak tau. Daripada main FIFA, main perang, bosan.
It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker.
Itu yang orangnya di center yang baju hitam, ceritanya rival gua. Padahal mah itik dia.
Going with the 4-iron here.
Hup. Jangan dong. Bikin kerjaan aja.
Getting ready to play their third. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Wouldn't that have been nice? If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Ya, jauh. Salah pencet. Cir.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This will be a good bogey.
Pakein dah.
It's on a good line. Well, that's providing some to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
Sorry.
Precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing.
Baru eagle nih.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Oh, great swing there. And just in the first cut here. That's some good golf right there. And here we
Eagle, yo.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Eagle. Allah. Wah, ini kenceng banget sih.
Putting for birdie. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. And that will take him to 7 under. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that hole, this player finds himself in
Lu harus perhatiin arah angin sih yang jelas. Nggak bisa asal mukul, asal ngarahin. Tapi balik lagi kalau misal lu udah pas mukulnya arah angin lu udah pas arah anginnya terus tapi mukulnya nggak pas ya sama aja. Jadi semuanya harus sinkron.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the 11. Opting for the 9-iron. That's out to the right for sure. That's just inside the range.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
And he's down there. You got to read.
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Looking really good.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. Oh, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Feeling lo harus kuat bro kalau putting.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. Oh, what a stroke. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down the right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Going with the 3-iron.
This one is chewing fiber.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to the action.
Nggak bisa kalau par 4 lu nggak bisa langsung ke hole, nggak bisa, nggak ada. Even pun lu punya klub bagus, power lu nggak bakalan cukup. Power lu nggak bakalan cukup bro. Par 3 baru.
Sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Come on, you're better than that. Penny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely. Nice out the rough here.
Well played, mate. This putt to get to 10 under par.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Surely it's going to.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now on the tee of a long par 4. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Opting for the 3-iron here.
This one headed left and not coming back.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. And this one is for his par. The putt drops and now 10 under, heading down the stretch.
And just with the slimmest of leads out there, Luke, this will be interesting to see how they handle the pressure.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh my. Don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. And that's all she wrote. And now to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Going and going and going.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Downwind on this shot.
Oh, good shot that, right inside the range. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. This really looks good.
Super shot that. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Now 2 shots up after that one. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here at the 18th. Will this one hang on and find the fairway, or is it headed towards the rough? And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 2. That's nicely done. And with this putt, he will win the event. Don't mind the look of this. Wow, that's misjudged. Okay, so luckily they've got another chance to get the win here. In she goes. That's another victory. They're getting used to celebrating.
Tell you what, this could be life-changing. I got to say, this was an impressive win all around. This player has some serious game. I cannot wait to see what's next.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
Luke, if the golf wasn't good, the weather was great. It was absolutely a pleasure to be able to join yourself and Rich and be out here on the golf course watching all the action and all these incredible rivalries.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Certainly excited to see this one. Strap yourselves in.
This player is making a statement with that approach shot. I think this rivalry with Ricky Fowler is really inspiring him to fire at those flags.
This one's looking good.
And that will drop in for birdie.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Well struck. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Going with the 7. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Oh, how about that one?
I like it. 2 in a row.
Currently a couple under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, almost went in. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Well played.
This player is putting for fun.
Currently at 3 under for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
That's tidy. playing from around 240 yards. 3 strokes off the lead. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
How close was that to going down? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th. Not bad. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier.
Simply amazing what he does from here.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 2 strokes off the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. An opportunity to make their par. Well hold. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's about 155 from this hole location. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Wonderfully played. This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. Just didn't drop. Putting for a par now. He finds himself in a share of 4th. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's a pretty handy shot. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead as we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links. Players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Well, this is a gift to end on. However, you've got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great
Lagi nyuci piring deh.
end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
This putt for top spot on the leaderboard.
Ah,
Ooh. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Little birdie look in here.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Well, let's get stuck into the 10th hole, shall we? That should find the fairway. Yeah. 2 wins already this season. This one's headed towards the rough. Well, that's a handy shot. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He shares top spot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Quality shot, that one. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 8 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Playing this shot from 120 yards. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
This one's tracking. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
oi,
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders. And
bentar ya.
And now that finds him in first place. With the 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that green side bunker.
Starting to look really good.
Oh, what a lovely putt to make. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Leading by a couple after that hole. They say the 13th is an unlucky number, but I don't see it for you. The tee is yours. Oh, well done. Oh, I thought that one was going in. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Banyak.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
Kapurin aja besok.
All right, getting into our final stretch.
Kapurin.
Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Enak banget itu sama kopi.
That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Getting ready to play their third. He's got a two-stroke buffer. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Playing their fourth shot. What a shot.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Masih bisa dimakan, Beb?
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Setting up now on a par 4. It's heading to the rough for mine. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's up by 10. This is nasty.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
And coming up well short.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind
Betul,
his
coba
rival.
tuh.
Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we?
Iya.
And he needs this.
Masih banyak berarti tongkrongannya di lemari.
This one's dialed in.
Gas.
That gets the job
Hindarin
done.
aja, tebelin.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Oh, that was flushed. Second shot here on the 17th. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Now, great rhythm on that swing. From around 180 yards out. Going with the 7. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
It's all come down to this. Putt for the title. Nice line. Well, in it goes, and this just continues this player's dominance.
Every single thing they're doing right. They're making great decisions at important times in the round. All in all, it's mind-blowing how good it is.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
Luke, that was the performance of a lifetime. Hats off. They dominated every facet of the game. Never let their foot up off the gas.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Iya, kan dia ngeliat makanan dulu, kan dia nyium bau manis.
Pisang nggak bersih nggak?
Pisang ketutupnya rapet, dibongkarnya susah, nggak punya alat.
Hey.